The summer sun scorched the cracked asphalt of Willow Creek's only grocery store parking lot, where Tom, a grizzled Vietnam veteran, leaned against his battered pickup truck. His windshield sunshade, a faded gift from his late brother, emblazoned with "Proud Vet," was more than a shield against the heat. It was a symbol of his sacrifice, his pride. But that morning, as he returned with a bag of groceries, he froze. The sunshade was gone. In its place stood Karen, a local notorious for her entitled outbursts, clutching it like a trophy as she strutted toward her gleaming SUV. "Hey!" Tom's voice cracked like thunder. "That's mine." Karen spun around, her lips curling into a smirk. "Finders keepers," she snapped, tossing her hair. "It was on the ground. You didn't want it." Tom's hands trembled, not from age but from rage. The crowd forming around them murmured, phones raised, capturing the escalating drama. Karen's defiance only grew, her voice shrill as she accused Tom of neglecting his trash. The sunshade, she claimed, was hers by right. Tom's eyes burned with betrayal. He'd seen combat, lost friends, and carried scars both visible and not. This wasn't just about a sunshade. It was about respect, something Karen clearly lacked. "You don't get to take what's mine," he growled, stepping closer. Karen didn't back down, her finger jabbing the air. "Sue me, old man," she taunted, oblivious to the storm she'd ignited. Word of the confrontation spread like wildfire through Willow Creek. The video went viral, hashtags like "Justice for Tom" trending on X. The town, already divided by Karen's antics, rallied behind Tom. A local lawyer, moved by Tom's story, offered to take the case pro bono. Karen laughed it off, certain her charm would sway any judge. But the courtroom was no parking lot. The trial was a spectacle. Tom, in his faded veteran's cap, spoke quietly but with unshakable conviction, recounting the sunshade's meaning, his brother's memory, his own service. Karen, polished and indignant, spun a tale of abandoned property. But her story unraveled under cross-examination. The judge, a no-nonsense woman with a sharp gaze, wasn't buying it. "This isn't about a sunshade," she said, her voice cutting through the room. "It's about entitlement versus honor." The verdict hit Karen like a freight train. Not only was she ordered to return the sunshade, but she faced a fine for petty theft and community service, 100 hours cleaning veterans' memorials. The courtroom erupted in cheers, but Tom remained silent, his victory bittersweet. Karen stormed out, humiliated, her reputation in tatters. The town celebrated, but Tom felt no joy. The sunshade was back in his truck, but the sting of Karen's disrespect lingered. Back in the parking lot days later, Tom sat alone, staring at the sunshade. He'd won, but at what cost? The divide in Willow Creek had deepened. Neighbors pitted against neighbors, some defending Karen's mistake, others vilifying her. The fight had exposed a raw truth. Entitlement could wound as deeply as any weapon. Tom traced the faded words on the sunshade, his heart heavy. Justice had been served, but the bitterness of the conflict left scars no court could heal. What do you think, was justice truly served? Or did the community's divide overshadow Tom's victory? Share your thoughts on where the line between right and wrong lies in this clash of values.